Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to Thea 2, The Shattering. I'm your host, Tiegon. And, let's continue our game. As Desviana. Or Desvana, that's right. The nature god. Hopefully we get enough god points from this run, regardless of what happens, to unlock a new god, because that'd be pretty cool. Try something else for a change. Now, I've been having some problems with my green screen slightly, just because I painted my background. The chair has a little bit of different green color from my background, so I'm having trouble fully keying out my chair unless I change the lighting slightly. So you might see a little bit of sparkly there, but I guess it's better than seeing all of my chair, I suppose. But if you're curious what's happening there with the green screen. Slight imperfection there that I'm working on. I was working on it all day, but I just need to either change the material I have wrapping my chair, or I need to change my lights in a big way. But that's that. Guess we'll give you 2 flying daggers. What's your perception like? Sure, it gives you an option for a ranged attack, little guy. Alright, so when we last left off, we were sending an expedition of 7 characters out. And leaving my hometown a little bit undefended. Hopefully that works out. And I want to make more hammers, so I can have a big old hammer party. More hammers and more warriors. All warriors, all hammers, no problems. That's the plan today. That being the case, I might want to upgrade my hammer technology. These hammers allow you to use wood, although the higher end hammers, I guess you can use a lot more stone on, yeah. Or bone. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, let's get some advanced two-handed clubs. Or is that what I want to make right now? Because that's right, I was researching more buildings. I researched a forge. That's right, every single... Ah, yes, the lumber mill could be really useful too, because there's wood nearby. Let's get the lumber mill so I can make more easily get the wood for more hammers. That sounds like a smart idea. Ah, yes, recently we lost a lot of food back at home. Making a forge of metal. What's the other person in town doing? We have one other person here, right? You're researching, that's right. We still have 35 turns of food in town, so we're doing all right. But we did lose a lot of food recently. All right, let's go back to this town and see if do you have another?
Well met, friends.
Oh, welcome back, Sentinel Stardust. You have another quest for us? Nope, still nothing. That is fine. I've been checking there too frequently, but let's search around for another civilization, I suppose. Since I am unprepared for either of these quests, I believe. I know I'm unprepared for that quest up north. I've learned my lesson there. Ah, there's the ruins here. Alright, we can easily trounce these guys. Oh, cool. We got another dog and research material. And more friendliness with the local town. Elderly humans. Invite them to join us. Now, that's right, yeah. 30% of your food? Sure. We'll do this again, because it gives you 1+1 intelligence. Although now we only have 22 turns of food. Whoa. Oh, they told us something about something over there. Oh, yeah, we can cross over that peninsula on the end. I didn't realize I could cross over that peninsula. No. No, I have not. The new Pokemon Direct that aired? No, I am way behind the times on Pokemon properties in general. Yeah, I haven't I haven't played a Pokemon game since... What was it? Either Pokemon Red... Or I think I played a little bit of a Pokemon game that was a roguelike once. But only for a little bit. I forget which one that one was. Like, Pikachu's Dungeon or something. Something like that. In any case. Yeah. But not because I don't like the whole thing. Just because... Well, just because... I haven't been buying Game Boys for quite a while. Or just, I just haven't gotten any, maybe it was Mystery Dungeon, yeah. I haven't been getting any Nintendo, like, consoles and things for quite a while. Been stuck on the PC. Alright, so the cemetery is quiet and empty. You see an unburied body on the ground, clutching a stash of goods. Take the stash and bury the corpse. Well, yeah, bury the corpse. We gotta be nice. You try to bury the corpse, but clearly you have offended its spirit somehow. You feel its anger reaching from beyond the grave and cursing you. Oh, not another curse. More physical curses. We're gonna need to find a curse lady who gets rid of curses, because we have some... That's right, we have some curses going around, and it's steadily becoming an issue. How many amongst us are cursed? Let's see. You're cursed. Just once. I'm cursed. You're cursed twice. You're cursed once. And everybody but you. Everybody but the hunter is cursed. Alright. Where's Baba Yaga when you need her? Or the other witch. Alright, yeah, let's go down here, do whatever that is, and go across this peninsula and do that mission as well. That sounds like a splendid idea. Oh, I have my resources off. That's kind of important. Can't possibly get blood bones in one turn. We can grab some sandstone, though. Just get more brute force. Brute force medic? Brute force medic. Don't really need you to be a crafter. Alright, mysticism for the witch. That's an obvious choice. Very tempting to grab good luck, but you're a gatherer, and there's gathering skill. That seems like the obvious choice for a gatherer is to get more gathering skill. I guess I could drop by the village and annoy them again. Do you got another quest for me? We said no. We said no just like a few days ago. Well, what about now? No. Still, the answer's still no. Okay, just checking. All right. The witch! Pay, my dearies, and your curses will be cured. Oh, we have a witch. Tell her to stop her sales pitch and just give you a rabbit's foot dipped in virgin's blood under a half moon during the harvest, and you can do the rest. Oh, yeah. Just, you know, the rabbit's foot, virgin's blood. You just give us that, no questions asked. I'm not going to ask, you know, murdering the virgin, probably more questions about that than the rabbit, but won't ask anything. It's nice having a witch. Or, magic user. Ask for a professional discount as you could only need the facilities and some... I have a witch. Ah, right you are, sister. Special price for you. Pay for one curse. Well, nice. Does pay to have a witch. Alright. So what shall we give you? A bunch of bones? I'll give you 20 bones. Or actually, the sandstone is heavy. Oh, we got a lot of sandstone's heavy. The weapons have more value. Which is the most valuable things? Sandstones are heavy. Here, I'll give you 10 blocks and 10 bones. There you go. Done. Physical. Yay! Curse is removed. Really glad that happens. We were getting stacked up with a lot of curses. Let's see what's happening over here. You come across an unusual group of travelers. A huge spider queen who is sitting on top of a wagon, several smaller spiders rushing around her, a few bees, a zerka, and a human warrior. Their heated discussion halts when they see you. They draw weapons and stand ready. Hold! Who goes? Shouts the warrior. No, we're just passing by. Do you need assistance? They cover the wagon, but you spot a lot of blood bones stashed away. They look at each other and the Zerka speaks. You are not one of us, so we do not wish for your help. Please, leave us be. Blood bones, you say? Attack! Alright. What is... I gotta learn to fight my own battles. I gotta learn... Well, actually, maybe talking would have been a good idea, but we're warriors. We like war. I want to learn to fight my own battles. I've been using auto-resolve too much, although I'm a bit worried that I could screw things up, but I gotta learn to fight my own battles. I really do. Alright. So Chuck, he's got the big old hammer. Chuck goes in the middle, hammer ready. Alright, then they can't put their units together. Chuck is a beast. Oh, I forgot to give Bagdara here a shield. She can also use a shield. Well, she's got sword and shield. Alright. So I'll put you here. Then also, summon unliving rats. I suppose here. And there. Actually, I should put it here and here, maybe. Well, that'll take out one of the hits from the spider. You're gonna take a no, you're not gonna take any damage. That's good, for now at least. You do 16 poison, which is beautiful. And I suppose we're gonna want to poison that spider who's going twice, so get right there. Alright, beautiful. Alright, this is working out right now. Now what? Now what? We're gonna have 3 more points to spend. 3 more points. Maybe I should just put Chuck out there again. Yeah, duplicating Chuck wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, so given that we're gonna duplicate Chuck, maybe... Oh! Summon a boar. Put that boar right there. Well, if I do that, though... then Chuck won't be able to do much clobbering. Alright then, if that's the case, then maybe we should put out the witch and have her throw a rock? No? Okay. What's the best option here? You do 10 damage, but not ranged. How much time could you reduce with the mass lullaby? It's 1 second. You're all going on 0. Okay, so we can make Bagdara go before the spider. Could be useful if I'm doing... Well, no, that doesn't really matter, because Bagdara just wants to go before the warrior she's fighting. There's no room to summon another dog. Okay, well, then, I guess... Will Drain? We can do that. I guess do energy scattering. Just throw that down, because I'm kind of confused on what to do next. Oh, I should have done another poison archer. That's what I should have done. That would have been my best option. Okay, I'm kind of just drawing a blank at the end here. And, make Bagdara go faster, I guess? Sure, whatever. We're probably good. Ooh, that hammer. We just squashed the spider with the hammer. Smack. Alright. Yeah, that fight was just fine. Alright. Oh, my witch did get a little injured. They cover the wagon. Or no. You kill the whole lot and find a good supply of blood bones on the cart. Although the wagon itself is broken. A good supply was only 4 blood bones. Oh no, okay. Nice. That was a good supply of blood bones. I take my words back. Yay. I guess can't get healed, right? Yeah, just for the witch. Even though there's no resources about this place. Ah, it's spring. So we recover faster. That's good news. You find the cave where Anya and Eva may be hiding, according to their grandfather, Bodan. Alright, I guess let's go in. You find that the cave is abandoned, no recent activity, but as luck has it, I thought I already recovered them anyways. You discover a hidden chamber with some lost loot. Rubies and a topaz artifact. How beautiful. I guess I already had discovered them, but I can still search that cave, is I guess what just happened. That is just fine. Alright, so can we... Yeah, we got that shield. Take this... You can't carry the shield, it's too heavy. Because of the armor. Oh, but it's a good shield. You can have the shield, though. Fine, you can have a shield. Artifact shield, that works, I guess. As long as somebody has a shield. I'm not gonna complain too much. My warrior has become wise. That is what it is. Alright, 19 turns of food here. And how many turns of food back at home? 33. We're doing just fine there. Alright, we got more research. I guess... a mine wouldn't hurt either. Let's just unlock all these buildings. Get those produced. Alright. Again, I'm a little bit worried about my home, so it wouldn't be bad to, like, make... It wouldn't be bad to research that defensive tower and build that sucker, too. Just in case. Ooh, fish and veggies. That'll be a good place to get food. Alright. I'll replenish. Alright, now we're up to 23 turns of food. Beautiful. You stumble across a creature lying atop a slab of stone. At first, he seems to be resting, but as you close in, you see he is breathing heavily, and his skin is smoldering under the sun's rays. You recognize this to be a Smetek. A Smetek, a chort you once helped. Oh, it's you again. That guy. The guy, is it Dracula? It's Dracula again. You tried to, the guy gave the Dracula voice. You try to move the chort from the stone, but, or to sort from the stone, but he is stuck there by an invisible force. He moans in pain. Shikak appears and speaks to you. Leave it be. This mongrel broke the rules. It's demon lore. Please leave. What the hell's going on? This chort made a pact to save his own skin. The other side paid its dues, yet this fiend sought to make trouble. Wounded pride, you see. Okay. Alright, well, let's ask and inquire further. He hired the services of a Kolbuk demon to steal from those who, in his eyes, disrespected him. But the Kolbuk was a loyal subject, so we were able to put a stop to this infringement. Ah, yes. Yeah, me too. Yeah, there's a lot of things I want to buy as well. I would love to get a Switch, but then there's also one or two VR titles that I want to get as well. And I recently bought Void Bastards and, what was it? Well, Void Bastards and a few other things, so, yeah. A lot of things that look good right now, but I'll just take it one step at a time. I'm gonna try to complete more games before I buy more games, I guess. But yeah, I'm glad there's a lot of good games though. There's a lot of good games coming out recently. I mean, there's tons of good games. I have so many video games that I need to complete as it is. But when something looks really good, it's hard to help yourself. And that's a nice feeling, to know that there are games that beat out all the other games that I've ever bought. Like, video gaming just keeps getting better, I'll just put it that way. Although sometimes it is just, seeing things as shiny and the latest and the greatest, like, ooh, where, like, there are some games that I bought that looked great, but then when I played them, they were just okay, and I ended up not playing them as much. But there's other games that you can come back and they become classics, where you can come back and play them again and again. They become games that you enjoy for the rest of your life. And I feel like that's more what I've been getting recently, rather than the other kinds. But I have been kind of duped before too. Although I'm getting better about that. There was a few games I bought when I was young, just based on. Okay, so back in the day, we didn't have the internet to rely on, so you had to pick up the box and look at the box art, and then look at the back of the box, and they give you like. So imagine you're looking at art, made about a game, an artist rendition of a game, in like 3 screenshots in a paragraph. And that's what you buy the game on, unless you like buy PC Gamer, you buy a magazine and read reviews in a magazine, and you also have to buy that magazine, or like Nintendo Power. That's why Nintendo Power and PC Gamer were actually at a point back then, but, what was my point? That I bought a game called Captain Quasar, and I bought a game called Armored Moon, and those games were so bad. They were like the worst games. Oh, I never completed those ones. Or like there was 1 or 2 other games that were just like so incredibly bad. It's like, why? Why did I buy this? But it looked good on the outside, so yeah. Yeah, that's true. Some people just go a bit too far. The PC culture can just go a bit too far. I agree with you there. For certain things. Because video games are about having fun. So what happens in a video game? Well, that's just like violence in video games. Like, some people say that it can push people the wrong way, but, what you do in a video game doesn't actually affect people, unless you're playing a multiplayer game. That's a little bit different, but, like, I don't know, the game Postal. The game Postal, the Postal series, or like Mortal Kombat, or even Doom, were highly controversial in their time. But like Postal was a game, they're making like new versions of Postal anyway, so that game's pretty famous, but this is a game where you go postal, you just go around shooting people for no reason. And so people were like, this is gonna turn people into mass shooters, but I don't think it did. Yeah, but who knows? I don't think anyone ever said, well, I did this because the game Postal. Yeah, never heard of that one, but anyways, that's quite a tangent. Alright, so, the Kolbuk, oh yeah, demon laws are sacred, bid the Shishak farewell. No harm came to you, and this seems cruel. Demand the demon be released! The Shishak shrugs at you and simply vanishes. You still cannot move the short. Shizort. I'm not saying this very hard. The only way to free him now is to break whatever spell holds him. Well, I've got a witch! My witch can save him! Yay! The Shishak appears again and frowns at your victory. Be wary, for the short breaks more oath. If the short breaks more oaths, it'll be on you. The Shishak disappears and the short sits up, no longer held by the spell. He looks at you with remorse, but does not say anything, only bows, then disappears. Ah, our witch obtained destiny. That is good for our witch, and blessings upon us. Yay. A sudden gust of wind heralds a dirt storm. Your people roam the plains in search of the next opportunity. Find your way to safety quickly. Oh, we still took a little damage. But we need to dig. We need to dig our way out from the storm. You dig and discover some granite. And a physical blessing. Yay. Alright. So the Lightbringer spawns were always nasty. This crow's nest says it's a 3, but I don't know if that's true or not. Let's take a look. Clear this layer 3. We can use animal kin. Clear this layer! We've got warriors. Ooh, that's a lot of crows. What does all resolve say? It says perfect. Okay. We got... apparently crows aren't so bad. Shadow bone. Well, actually, there was probably a lot of crows, but... I'm guessing that, yeah, crows aren't very tough, so probably Chuck just hammered groups of crows. I have no idea. We hammered those crows. Yeah, let's gather some coal. It would be nice if I could move closer and grab both the coals at the same time, but hey. Yeah, coal's nice to have for certain crafting There's a lot of crafting applications that coal can be a part of. Well, it's not like a primary ingredient, it's a great secondary ingredient for a lot of cool things. Lucky sod is what they call it. Is at the next level of this. You lucky sod. And, guess more battle orders sounds nice. And then you can become all smart-like. That way Chuck can protect his friends if he's not actually being put out in the front line. So yeah, these were bad, right? Yeah, it was a 7. It was a 7. Again, I'm glad that place lets you leave, unlike the other place, where that's a 7. What were they thinking, making a 7 encounter not fleeable in that one up north? I wonder if that was a mistake that they didn't let you leave that one. Who knows? Oh, here's an encounter we can handle. Ah, and then the bee's nest. Okay, good. Let's just gather what we can. I guess let's cook a bit, because I'm forgetting to do that. Let's do more grilled meat. And our forge is complete. Yay. Oh, I should have stacked up more buildings. Right, I can do that. That way my guy's not sitting around. I guess a lumber mill? Ah, the lumber mill isn't made out of wood. That's right. You have to make it out of metal. We have just enough iron. And then, guess some veggies. Plant some veggies, but we're gonna need to get more food soon. So that I can do meat. It's about the same. It affects the weight of it? No, what does it do? It affects the production cost. Well, which one's easier to make? Okay, it's easier to make it with veggies? If you say so. Alright. Is there a better material I can make it? I can make it out of bloodbone. That'd be better. Well, almost. It doesn't quite get up to the next tier, so it's just like... It's actually just about as good, right? This is made out of bone, though. Or I could make it out of gems. Oh, I could make it out of gems. Okay, I could make it a ruby. Ruby! Ruby lumber mill. Okay. Then this, yeah, just affects the production value, so... I have to use more veggies, but... takes less time to produce, so what the heck. And then... Wait, do we have... Yeah, we don't have a forge yet, do we? Or no, we just made the forge, didn't we? Yeah, we just made the forge. Did I make a dwelling or a mine? Let's make the mine, then. Okay, so... Materials we have to make a mine. I guess we got sandstone. And then elven wood is... Elven or Dryad wood better? Ah, wheat is the best crop to build with. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, it's a shame we don't have that. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one I use. Not at this point, unless I try to... Oh, unless I find... Oh, I see. If I select the stone mine, I get stone. Tier 1 or 2 stone resources. Tier 1 random resources. Oh, okay. Okay, then. And then I can also use bone. Tier 1 or 2 stone resources. Wait, versus... Okay, it's not much different. Oh, there was wheat north of the village, that's right. So I can gather that up. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter as long as I'm using this stone. I used the ruby in the previous one, but what if I used a gem for the gem mine? Then I could get gem resources. That'd be pretty cool. But I'm using the gems for the other one, so we'll just do stone resources. That's fine. I guess I'll just slap leather into it. Just slap the leather into it. That's easy. Oh, it's too low, so I can't do that. I see. You have to be at least level 1. Okay. So like, why not just do that? Okay, so yeah. If I use the Dryad wood, or the Elven wood, then I'm allowed to use... Okay, I get it. There we go. Alright, just do that. Yeah, I see, there's the wheat. So I could go grab that at some point. But right now, my guys are on a pilgrimage. But that'd be a thing to do later on. Alright, Scavengers. I could... What happens if you talk to them? Okay, yeah, you're not our enemy, but you're not our friends. Oh, we're your enemy, alright. Give us your food. Yeah, Scavengers don't like us one bit. Wasn't there another group around these parts? Yeah, there they are. I don't like how the Scavengers moved into my territory. Before. Yeah. Yeah, I will be able to send my gatherers from the village to the wheat. But I only have 2 people in the village right now, so my gatherer is with the group. The only people that are in the village are the house demon and my crafter, so the village is feeling a bit bare bones right now. But when they get back, that'll work. So yeah, I am a bit worried about my town at the moment. I probably should fortify the town a bit. Or I probably should have left the gatherer in the town. Because it's kind of a skeleton crew there. Alright, clear the lair. We can do that perfectly. Crows are no issue. Crows are no issue when you have a hammer and are ready for smashing time. When it's clobbering time. Oh, a veteran warrior visits your village and offers his services as a trainer. I can teach those who are willing, but I am not cheap. Or if one of you is strong enough and shows me your physical prowess, I may teach you a trick or two for free, as I'm always looking for talent. It is at the village? It is at the village. Well, no one here is strong at the village. Could you increase our max physical health? You want 600 worth of resources? I guess you can have this. We do have some junk. Guess you can have this and that. I'm not using that. This wooden mallet. Okay, I guess. Wait. I guess that works. Yeah, it seemed expensive, but you're quite lenient with the trades. Okay, so I guess I'll just give you. Like, I was balking at the price at first, but I didn't realize. Yeah, he's actually pretty reasonable about this. So I'll just give you a few pieces of leather. And maybe one... And I'll throw in a bone. 3 pieces of leather and 1 bone. There you go. Okay. Gave my little house imp +5 max health. That's good, I guess. It's too bad. I wish my stronger people were back there. The crafter could use some buffing, that's true. I feel like our town's a little bit safer now. Ah. Use magic on these guys. Okay, that hurt us a bit faith-wise, but got a spiritual blessing that way. Let's just do the physical attack, because that's much easier. Oh, we can get dark wood. Okay. Get more food. I'll just keep exploring this island. Alright, another research ready. I keep researching buildings. Yeah, I want the guard tower, because I'm a bit worried about my town. So yeah, let's get that guard tower. We'll get that up. Just in case. Could help us out. Alright. Had I been down here before? I guess maybe I have, although I don't... Or did I just get some map information or something? I didn't recall being down here before, but maybe I was. Okay, more physical blessings. Ooh! Steel crafting tool. Nice. Oh, also, do I have my crafter with the best crafting tool? Because I know I had some crafting tools back at home, I noticed. And I might not have allocated the best one. Okay, so we got... This one's clay. Plus 2 increase research. Oh, it's too heavy. 124%. So that puts your crafting at 23. Yeah, the percentage is better. Okay. For a lot of reasons. Yeah, get on that clay one then. Okay. Yeah, the rest is garbage by comparison. Yeah, I should have had the percentage one isn't as good at first, but as the better your crafter gets, the better that percentage becomes. Plus, bonus research. That's really cool. Alright, we're doing more research. We have 21 turns of food left back at town. Okay, and we're done with the sawmill, so we're doing the stone mine. Cool. We can't do the physical option. Okay, mysticism. Again, we're losing a little bit of faith, but you're up to 4 spiritual blessings there. It's a lot of spiritual blessings. How are we doing? How are you doing? Oh yeah, you got a lot of faith. The witch has plenty of faith. That makes sense. Guess more gathering and an attack. Sounds good. It's probably a better way to go. Let's pop in on the Slavians here.
Welcome. What brings you to our humble abode?
I'm tempted to gamble, but sometimes that ends badly. Anything we can help with? Vermin. We can do that. The vermin is on another island, you say. A completely different island. Or no, this is part of the same landmass. Okay. Is there a connection somewhere? I don't think there is, though. We still need a raft. Well, that might not happen so soon, then. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Okay. Last time I talked to the goblins, they stole from us. Yeah, we can kill those goblins easy. Right. Yeah, you lose a lot if you lose, and if you win, you only get a few, and you lose standing. That's right. So yeah, gambling isn't that good. That's true. We got material of a goblin toiler, but the goblins don't like us as much. Well, that's tough. Tough for them. Alright, anyone who wants gathering tools gets gathering tools. Well, these are garbage gathering tools, but a lot of us don't have anything, so. If you can carry it, you might as well, I suppose. Oh, whoops, that's right. I wanted to either scavenge there or go the other way. Oh well. I can get some wood, I guess. Next turn. They're coming to us anyways. We have no choice but to fight. I didn't know that yeah, I didn't know that sometimes you just had no choice. So if there are encounters like that, then yeah, it is the way of war. It is sometimes a good way because it's almost always an option. Although sometimes fighting is an option. Fighting is the most common option. It's just not always the easiest. Remember, kids, gambling may be fun, but you will always lose. Even if you win, you lose. At least, yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on the situation, but I would say, like 99% of the time, you're right about that. Because, well, definitely if you're gambling in a casino, because casino always skews the odds. I mean, there might be. Like, if you were gambling in a bar with someone who's a sucker, I guess. There's certain situations where somebody could win in gambling, but still, it's never a good idea. Well, just never. The best option is just to never gamble. Because even if you win, like, if you win and you're not in a casino, you could run into a guy who wants to break your legs. Like, you cheated. And now that you won, I want to break your legs. Or something like that. You know, it's, yeah, whatever the situation. But, Yeah, gambling is not designed to be fair. That's the idea. If you have high standing with a faction, even if they go after your expansion, you get an option to talk to them saying you're friendly. Or go after your expedition. Ah, good. Okay, so yeah, then you can just easily talk to people. Yeah. Alright, let's get this terrain artifact. It's gonna take us 3 turns, but we can gather wood and bone while we're here. I suppose we'll do that. It's not gonna happen with the Scavengers, though. You're woken up by a terrible racket coming from your chicken coop. Investigate or shut yourselves away in the houses and try to wait out whatever it is. See, there's not many people in town, so I'm not sure if I want to investigate. How bad is it? You check the chicken coop, but only find wet tracks leading into one of the houses. Inside, behind the stove, you find an odd-looking chicken. On closer inspection, you find it is more shrunken, like a shrunken old woman with chicken feet, claws, and a twisted bird-like face. She sits, oh, it looks like a makeshift loom, weaving out of thin air. Consider the origin of this creature. You know this to be a kikimora, an odd type of twisted homestead spirit that literally weaves bad luck. It's really hard to get rid of a kikimora. She has no physical form to fight and refuses to speak to anyone. Bribery or magic may be the only ways, other than hoping for the best. Mysticism too, but we suck. I'll bribe you. 4 days, the village is plagued by mishaps and trickery. From broken pottery, sour milk from the cows, rotten eggs from the chickens, and fights over nonsense and so on. You feel mentally drained from it, and an illness spreads through the village like wildfire. You're not sure if whatever ails you is gone, but it seems to have lessened its grip. For now. Wasn't too expensive, but the illness is a little annoying. Probably better than fighting it, I guess. Alright, but I'm a little bit worried about the home front. So we got 10 turns of food back at home. Alright, we might want to start gathering food instead of doing research, just in case something bad happens. Oh, and production's done anyhow, so... yeah, just grab some veggies. Well, actually, the crafter can cook. That's right. Crafter can cook up a storm. Yeah, so crafting dude. Crafting dude, where are you? Because cooking is just a type of crafting, really. Can you do meat? Oh no, we're out of cooking materials. Never mind. All right, and let's keep crafting veggies. Destiny and rock throwing, or I guess learn to craft witch, because rock throwing stinks. You can do better things than throw rocks. We got 2 more turns of this. 1. A child! Yay! Thank you, Stork. The witch and the hunter. Does it matter which two? Does it matter who the parents are? Because it would be kind of cool if, like, if 2 parents were magical, then the child would have more magical properties or whatnot, but doesn't seem like it. Yeah, that's right. I probably should research new... I'm too busy researching buildings and weapons, but I probably will need to research some recipes later, too. It doesn't hurt to have higher morale. Yeah. But we got our morale up to 80 right now. That's not so bad. Of course, it's mostly from food we're finding when we're out there. But yeah, more research there means more different food types, which means a higher morale, which does help in combat. But would it help in combat as much as having a sweet new mallet or something? That's the question. That is the real question.
You'd best move along. You're no friends of ours.
No, we are not. Prepare to die. You killed my father. Prepare to die. We're getting a lot of dogs. Oh. Wait, it shows the materials that the dog is made out of? Can you craft dogs? So this dog is made out of Dragon bone and meat. Huh. Interesting. I never really looked at that. Research material, starving wolf. Can I recycle the dog? I have 178 turns worth of fuel here. Oh, stop using new fuel items. That's bad. Hey, Benny GoPro. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Not too much. Just making a clan of warriors, following the path of war. I'm gonna go. It's all hammers in combat for me today. One of your people seems to be acting oddly over the past few days. They seem weak. They sweat more, and sometimes you catch them speaking to themselves. All right, observe them further. Have I found a use for coal in the game? Well, other than fuel, just. Like, coal can be used in crafting, some crafting recipes, right? I forget, as like a secondary material. And I'm still doing the first god, because, yeah, I'm still new to this game. So the nature god, whatever her name was, like something with a Z. Okay, demons obey demon lore. Try to trick it to admit who they really are? Oh, wait, I should be reading what's going on. They do seem to be an odd ailment. You know how to help them. Illness becoming from a much darker secret. This person may be a Manovic, a demon who can mimic folk. You must act fast, for if they're truly ill, they may die without help. Okay. Well, it's all difficulty 3 here, and I only have 2 people at my town. Is this my town? This is happening at my town. I guess try to trick it. Good luck. Total defeats. I guess I'll resolve it manually. This is an issue when you only have 2 people in your village and something bad happens. Well, then somebody might be getting killed or something. We're gonna find out what the bad result is for this event, because I didn't leave enough people in my town. People are gonna go crazy, like. I guess we'll just try to fight it. Oh no, we're not gonna win this. You can already just tell we're not gonna win this. Yeah, coal was useful in the first game. Ah, okay. Gotcha. I guess maybe it isn't as useful in this game. I'd have to look through the recipes. Yeah. Just playing with punches? Ah, yes, like, just going full brute force rather than weapons. I could see that working. Alright. Okay, just an illness and some loss. Oh, -1 max sanity. Oh, poor guy. Alright, we got a lot of illness, though. Maximum illness. Full illness. Yeah, full hand-to-hand. Loot. Yeah, full hand-to-hand doesn't... It sounds like it's got some potential. I'll definitely agree there. Right, did I check if these guys had a mission? Do you guys have a mission? That's right, they did have a mission. It was on the other island, that's right. That's right. How quickly I forget. Okay, so let's take a look at my town. So, it's... Yeah, no sickness for you, but max sickness for you. Okay. It's gonna hurt his crafting a bit. If you have a zombie, it can get frisky with a human making undead rats? Really? That sounds crazy. I didn't know breeding could happen between anything but humans. Does a stork just bring you an undead rat, or are you just joking? Ah, Sentinel Stardust on the YouTube side of things says, coal is used to make the highest tier materials. You can't farm them, you have to craft them using coal as the cooking agents. Fusing 2 materials Oh. You can fuse 2 materials into a higher tier one. Okay. And the stork does bring the rat. Well, those crazy storks. They're nonsense. An old man finds his way into the village. He is clearly in pain and complains of a backache. He looks at your homes. I see you are building a home for yourself. Good. But you youngsters nowadays don't know how to build properly. These homes will fall down in the blink of an eye, mark my words. It's a shame to see so much effort wasted. Well, if you're so smart, could you ask him to teach us on how to do it better? Or just share a bit of food with him? This seems like the nice thing, but maybe, if you're so smart, teach me how to do it better. And why would I waste my old breath on you, huh? My back aches, and I need to get to a healer. I have no time to spare. Ah, well, my people at town suck. We can't do a level 3 thing. We already got beat up by the last thing. Okay, fine, have some food. I frickin' take 40 vegetables. I hope you choke on them. This is very kind, yes. You may not know how to build properly, but sit and listen to a few stories from an old man, and maybe you will learn a thing or two from the old days. Okay, this is a mental blessing. This is better than nothing, I guess. Not sure if it's worth 40 veggies, but hey. The day is clear, yet suddenly, before you hangs a singular dark patch of thundering clouds moving fast. Investigate? You find a spot to observe the clouds. This is my big group, cool. And soon see a hairy, 2-horned, hoofed creature riding a small yet sprightly goat and dragging the thundering clouds behind him. The creature looks distressed and looking for something. Tempted to attack him, but what's wrong? The ailing demon turns to you, his bloodshot eyes glaring and with malice for a flicker of a second. Oh, this. I thought we did this. Yeah, I thought we did this event before. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll do the craft. Alright, you're all right now. I took out your tooth. But then he's not grateful, so then I'll murder him. Oh, this guy looks pretty tough. What does auto-resolve say? Oh, we can beat him up perfectly, because he's really tough, but he's alone, so that's fine. The Bais called by the Chorts to fight for him are dead, but the creature itself escaped. Well, we got Bloodbone. We got a spiritual blessing from that. Good. So we pulled out his tooth, and then we pulled the heads off. We pulled the limbs off of some jerks. Or something like that. We beat up some guys. So that was an interesting way to handle that situation. Alright, I got 51 turns of food. Now let's go back north. See what we can do up there. Maybe... Yeah, it makes sense that events other than story quests can repeat. Or even a few... Yeah, other than story quests, a few unique events can repeat. Yeah. Yeah, just sometimes I don't always remember it, so I start reading it, and then I realize a bit late. You were ambushed by goblin bandits. I remember this was kind of nasty, but I think we can beat up those bandits. Because I remember they were pretty tough. Auto-resolve says we can beat it perfectly. Okay, cool. Well, Chuck Hammer is really, really strong now, so... I guess it makes sense. And we do have a huge party here. Oh, I forgot to arm the child. Child! New child! You can have... this dog. Actually, is that the best dog we have? Yeah, it's tied. Okay. And then... what weapon would be good for a child? You have you selected, right? Now this maybe? Is that better than a wand? I don't know, not really as much good for a child. Can you wear this? Wait, which slot is this for? It's, Oh, you can't wear a ring slot item. That's right, because you're... children can't, apparently. Okay, that's right. I'm not thinking straight. Eh, good enough. Oh, I guess I could give the child, like, a gathering thing, but who cares? It's too much effort at this point. Alright, meats and herbs. Might as well cook something while we're here. Ah, the Dwarf Smithy Daughters is an example of a unique quest. That makes sense. Yeah, it had like one of those stars on the map, like one of the main quests star things, like that. So it makes sense. So that's a symbol of unique quest. Alright, let's get back north. Have to go through that peninsula. I'm not wasting anyone's time back home, am I? That's right, you're both just gathering veggies. I think I should have my crafting guy crafting something. He doesn't really do good on veggies anyways. We've got a lot... We've got some new warriors, so maybe making some more armor wouldn't be bad. Could make it out of 2 kinds of wood, giving me armor with 34 defense. Or I can make a new hammer. I can make it out of 2 kinds of wood. Not much of a difference there. I think it's more important to have good armor. I'm gonna make some sweet armor again. It says 34. Yeah, these 2 woods are the same, basically. Except for the labor required. The labor required is slightly different. 127 weight. 208 weight. So Elven wood weighs less. That's cool. Or I could put gems in it. Ah, that's fine. We'll do the Dryad Elven armor. Just do that. Back in Expedition 1, we've got at least one person who could, yeah, do with better armor. Okay. Sounds good. Alright, use magic and mysticism. Oh, that guy looks a little bit special. Victory with injuries. That was a little bit more faith damage than I expected, but still. Could have been worse. Kill the bandits, because that's what I do to bandits. Or scavengers, that is. I'm being nice to the Slavians, but the scavengers just don't go with us very well. I think pushing my way through is probably the better option, right? Yeah, whenever I push my way through, I gain strength. I gain my strength stat up. So I much prefer pushing my way through than the other thing, which was using the scavenger and digging. I took health damage that way. Even though it looks like the special option because I have like a scavenger. So you'd think that the options of having someone unique would be better, but it's not always the best option. Just because it's unlocked from a character you have. Huts. Armory. I probably want an armory because my defense at home is, again, a little bit worrisome. I want to take my gatherer home. That's what I want to do. I want to bring the gatherer home and drop her off. And probably that child, too. Yeah, the child. I'll swing by home, drop off the child and the scavenger, and we'll continue our expedition. And just various materials. Ooh. Oh. Everyone gets ill. And the poor crafter is just sick as a dog. With 25 elven wood. I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Not one bit. There's this hilarious episode of Ren and Stimpy where there's this, there's a horse, a talking horse that is often in the episodes, who's in advertisements of Gritty kitty litter, the cat litter you can eat. And It's like, here, try this cat litter. Try eating this type of cat litter. And then try eating gritty kitty cat, or try eating our cat litter and then try eating the competition. What do you think? Well, I like the gritty kitty litter. I like eating it. What do you think about the other kitty litter? No, sir, I don't like it. It's just the way he said it. No, sir, I don't like it. It was, I don't know, it just became like a soundbite. Like, a lot of people use it in a lot of different places on the internet. No, sir, I don't like it. Just for, like, anything. It became like an early meme, the horse. The horse saying, no, sir, I don't like it, to whatever. Whatever you want him to say, no, sir, I don't like it, to. Although, originally, it was, no, sir, I don't like how this cat litter tastes. But there's plenty of other things that the horse... Well, the horse does not like things, I guess is the meme. Horseman does not like things. No, sir. No, sir, he does not. No, sir, I don't like it. See, do we have any... Did I have some extra gathering tools? I forgot to drop those off, didn't I? Well, here's some. Yeah, wooden gathering tool. Yeah, I had them all slapped on people. That's what I did. How does this compare to that crafting tool? Passive research is the same. But that one's better for crafting. Okay. Passive research, though. Somebody deserves the passive research. Maybe the child can have the passive research crafting tools. Can you hold that? Can you hold that anvil? The child is too weak for the anvil. You gotta lift, kid. What? Why? Children these days can't lift anvils. It's ridiculous. Just gotta... That's why we need warriors. I guess you can help research with the creature. Go research things with a house imp. Oh, you're not close enough? Oh, the town's gathering the veggies. Like, what? I thought you were close enough to the veggies. You are, but more than one person cannot gather from the same source. Let's visit our favorite Slavians again.
Friends. Now that's Bignia.
Anything else that needs killing? Or did they already set me on a task? I thought it was the other town that did. Yeah, I guess they just don't need help. Goblins. Kill the goblins! I hate them. Ooh! Amber crafting tool. Actually, that's just okay. It looks nice. But it's just merely okay. Should I be gathering elven wood? I feel like I should. We got enough veggies. Yeah, gather some elven wood. Let's just keep doing whatever's best for you. Alright, have I completely explored that tip? Almost. What about this side? I haven't explored this side. How do I get over there? Is there actually a link? Doesn't look like there's actually a link, so I'm gonna need a dang boat. Alright. Yeah, let's build a boat. I guess it's time to build a boat. Well, we got a good crafter and we got good wood, so... I imagine that building a boat's not gonna be too hard. In the meantime, we can just look around for more ruins and whatnot. Yeah, let's build a boat. It's gonna take us 8 turns for the Elven heavy armor. Yeah, it says I have the materials for a big old boat. Really, I do? Oh, if I make it out of bones, I'm gonna have a big old bone boat. And, bones, and what else does it suggest I make it out of? Is it wood? Just wood. Oh, I can do elven wood. So if I did a bone elven wood boat, it'd have a carry limit of 4,000 and seed movement points of 6. I feel like I can do better than that, but it'd have to be like all elven wood. Let's keep gathering elven wood, and let's make a frickin' elven boat. It's gonna take a lot of wood, though. Well, we'll see. We'll see where we're at after we make that armor and whatnot. You stop to refill your water supplies, and you find a fish with a golden tail trapped in the shallow waters, thrashing about. If this is a goldfish, they are known to have magical properties. Speak to it. Ignore the fish. Help the fish. Eat the fish. I ignore you, fish. Well, let's see if the fish can talk. As far as you can tell, the fish is in fact a goldfish from the waters. Another fish pops out exclaiming, "My sister is too weak. She will not last long. Pray, help her quick." Ask for the traditional wish first. Do as the fish bids. Ask if you will get double your wishes, because I'm helping 2 fish. Oh, greedy boy. Can I get double wishes? Fish sticks and trots! You have caught me, thus I am not bound. You have not caught me, thus I am not bound to grant you a wish. And she is too weak for the bargain. Perhaps she will, when she is freed. Refuse, unless you get a wish, or free the fish. Fine, I'll free the fish, and then you can help me if you want. I'm not gonna twist your fins. The fish regains its strength almost as soon as you free it to swim, and it jumps and speaks to you. Thank you, kind strangers. You have released me without the promise of a reward, and this is rare. Yeah, not the promise of a reward, but I was really pushing you towards. I was highly suggesting a reward. I feel like I wasn't exactly doing it for free. You could kind of tell. Thank you, kind strangers. This is rare, and I am bound by laws, and I cannot grant you a wish, but I can tell you a secret. Do you want to hear it? Good to see you, Gronk87. Do you want to hear a secret? Okay, sure. No, I don't want to hear a secret. You said to heck with you and your fish secrets. What fish secrets? Are you gonna give me fish gossip on who? You gonna tell me who has fin rot in the pond? Okay, fine. What's the secret? See that old lake there? It's called Mokra, which means wet in old tongue. You think any lake will be wet, yeah? Yeah. Exactly, but I'm not at liberty to disclose the full implication of the aforementioned name, but if you swim to the middle of the lake, you may or may not find some old castle ruins. Beware, though, for it is a wet lake. Oh. Not like a dry lake, or a wandering lake, or just like a moist swamp. I'm not fully getting it. I don't fully get why you're calling it wet, but it sounds insidious. Convince the fish to be more specific. Nod and find the ruins. Thank the fish and leave this place. Could you specify a bit? Fish persuasion. Oh, darn it, I'm gonna be buried in paperwork for this. Fish paperwork? Fish paperwork? What fish paper? What did he take seaweed? Did he roll out some kelp and write some stuff on it? No, this is getting kind of crazy. We got fish rumors and fish paperwork. Yeah, thanks, Gronk. Ah, frozen lakes and mercury lakes. That's true. Those are different. Okay, there's an old castle ruin of black sword knights. So treasures are likely, but if you swim there, you will hear the weeping of a child. Okay? This spirit child died an awful death, and as one might expect, in its death, it can be very unruly. When I think of Mercury Lakes, I think of what was it? That Chinese emperor Shi Huangdi, or like didn't they find like lakes of mercury with like with the terracotta warriors? Man, I wonder if you played around in a lake of mercury, even if you didn't breathe at all, it would probably mess you up, right? I remember like the fumes of mercury are bad, but like mercury's bad. Like, yeah, I've played with mercury. One time I played with mercury in like a sealed plastic bag, but I'm not even sure if that was good, because like a plastic bag probably can't keep in all the fumes, so it's like, I might have gotten a little mercury poison even from playing with that for a little bit. Who knows? It's not good stuff, though. Don't play with mercury. If you do, be very careful, because you can't smell or detect the fumes whatsoever, but they're bad news for you. But it's fun. Mercury is really cool. It's like what happened to the Terminator in Terminator 2, like the liquid metal Terminator, except for you can play with it and it doesn't try to kill you. Well, I mean, it does kill you, but it's not trying. Anyways, the spirit child died an awful death, as one might expect, and in its death, it can be very unruly. But as you saved me, I will reveal this. Sing it a lullaby, and as you swim past, it will soothe its weeping and pass into the ruins safely. Beware, though, for there may be more physical adversaries inside. Thank you, fish. Now I'm thinking of what was it? Family Guy. Thank you, fish. Thank you, fish. All right. That was a good fish. Thank you, fish. I knew the fish would repay me for having helped it. Thank you, fish. As soon as you enter this gravesite, you feel something is amiss. Could be grave robbers. Could be zombies. Fight the zombies. Crush the zombies with your hammer. Oh. You kill the unliving and find a human-looking child crying. No! Mama, Papa, brothers! When you try to talk to the child, it doesn't know what happened, only that his family is gone. I get a free child! Stuff and a free child. Well, that's awesome. I may have killed your zombie family, but you have a new family. And you have this wooden club you can use. There you go. Take this club and join us in warfare. Small child, you will join us in combat and you will be great and brave. Alright, you see among the low-hanging mist 2 islands on the lake. Most likely this is where you can access the castle, any castle ruins the fish spoke of. Strangely, there is a small boat waiting for you on the shore, but it's built of fish scales and has a golden tail. Take the boat and be prepared to sing the lullaby, just as the fish warned you. You approach the island and hear the faint yet growing sobbing of a young child intertwined with an unnatural wailing that chills your bones. Oh, we're sailors and we're whalers and we're sailors and we sing our wailing tune. Not like that. Alright. We could also use a magic user and sing the lullaby and combine it with your own knowledge of the spirits to invoke a binding ritual. That sounds freaking awesome. Binding ritual? Okay. Your ritual bound the child's spirit and bent it to your will. Its form flickers from that of a young boy of no more than 6 playing happily with a wooden horse alongside a mother, to a starving child clenching its stomach beside a barely living woman. Then you see the face of a knight in armor, laughing. The reel of emotions and memories plays over and over. So, the child became the knight, or did the knight kill the child and laughed at him? I think the child grew up and became an evil black knight, or something. I don't know. Hey ghost, how's it going? You can speak to me? No one ever can. They just run and scream when I try to talk to them. Explain to the ghost that his spirit energy is manifesting as an attack because of how much anger or sorrow he has. Calm down, buddy. Oh, I see, I didn't know. All I ever wanted was to ask people to find my mommy. Can we find your mommy? It was so long ago. I was a boy, hungry, afraid. My mommy was dying without food, and the knights, they took everything and sat in their castle. I went to ask them for food. Okay, so the knights bullied them. I went to ask them for food. Went on the bridge. I went to ask them for food. A type of food that's partially frog. I went on the bridge and said my mommy was hungry and that my stomach hurts. So cold, so dull. Then I was here alone and everything was gone. The child ghost is clearly bound here because he is looking for his mother. Try to find her remains in the house. You do not find any human remains in the house, but you discover a perfectly preserved wooden horse and realize it's the one the spirit child holds looks just like it. The boy's eyes light up and he speaks. My horsey, you found it. Let's go tell mommy. The spirit disappears and leaves a trail you can follow. And we all get a physical blessing. A mental blessing. Cool. That's yellow. Yeah, mental. Follow the trail. Let's follow that kid. Oh, I kind of wanted to explore the ruins. I didn't realize that it'd be somewhere completely different. But, it's probably the safer choice. I mean, those knights, they were probably bad news, but we're pretty tough. We might have been able to beat up some knights. Okay, we can't get Bloodbone that quickly. I might actually select Strength for my warrior. Of course, Destiny gives you more spiritual health, which might give you more... No, we gotta do Strength for a warrior. That's like the one time I'm actually selecting the 1 versus the 2. Because warriors need strength. That's what they're all about. It's a primary stat. And I can use some water. Also, this room's getting really hot. I should have turned on my fan. I'll be right back. Alright, that's better. Alright. Scoot myself back in. Alright, not far from the cursed lake, you discover the remains of what could have been a small village. Only moss-covered rubble remains, except for a single slab of stone, surrounded by a circle made of dark granite pebbles. I'll readjust my mic. Alright. The child's spirit sits by the stone, weeping. Collect the granite, it's a good resource. Or let's talk to the child. We can get the granite later. As you approach, the spirit looks up and you see through its eyes. Upon the stone slab there is a woman chained, naked, with burn marks and open whipping wounds. She's the boy's mother you saw before. The knights in black armor with white crosses embroidered on their chest stand in a circle, chanting. The woman screams in her last agony. The vision breaks. You still feel the presence of those black knights around you. This place is clearly a place of power where remnants of old magic linger. Use your knowledge of magic to try to determine more. Or, whatever this place was, it reeks of evil. Destroy the circle! Burn it to the ground. Destroy and burn! Well, we do have a witch. Let's take the magic option. The vision reminds you of old witch burning rites used especially by Western folk. As you recall, they were often used against those who define the laws of night orders. Still, witchcraft is a true threat in the wrong hands. The spirits of the supposed witch and her jailers are still clearly bound here. The two spirit groups are in opposition with each other. Freeing one group will be much easier. Free the witch, and hopefully help the sun. Free the knights. They served a higher cause, usually. Try to free both anyway. Whatever they did in life, surely it is time for them to rest. Come back another time or just burn the place. I would rather free the witch, but I'm gonna try to take the high road and free them all. Because we got a lot of people. We can do it. Victory with injuries. Okay. As you cleanse the site and banish the spirits of the knights into the eternal abyss, you stand before the witch burning once more. This time your vision seems clearer, untainted by the boy's whims. Watch the scene or simply collect a reward? Let's watch. You see the woman chained to the stone. Even worse, you see the whole village burnt and filled with bodies. You see children struck through with swords, men decapitated, women piled up, naked and defiled. Woo, gruesome. But you also sense unmistakable, palpable presence of evil emanating from the boy's mother. She was a witch. You see that many of the knights bear scars of combat with clawed creatures, and none of them bear a smile, just a heavy burden of duty. You see one of the knights plunge a clawed glove into her chest with a wicked smile, and take out a blackened heart as it still beats. Begone, witch! You and your evil spawn will tarnish this land no longer. Okay, so everybody, there's no winner in this situation. Everybody's mean and bad. Oh, the woman screams, I curse you in your sadistic order, for the death of my beloved son, for the suffering upon my kin. I curse you to hear the cries of my child and drown in his tears forever. Oh, so, you know, maybe the witch wasn't bad to begin with, but when her child got killed, she just went off the deep end. And I can't entirely blame her for that, but, you know, you ended up killing more people. You end up killing more people than just one child, it looks like, so two wrongs don't make a right. They just make more wrong. You know, that's the thing. Two wrongs can't make a right, but a wrong can actually prevent more wrong. Like if I kill Hitler, I'm committing a murder, but, you know, if you kill Hitler, you're preventing a lot more evil. So, yeah, two wrongs don't make a right, but a wrong can prevent more wrong, I guess, is an interesting way of thinking about it. Or, like, people have asked me the baby Hitler question. Like, you see a baby, but then you find out, you time travel, and you meet a baby, but you find out that the baby is baby Hitler. But baby Hitler isn't evil yet, but you know he's gonna be evil. Would you kill a baby? And, that's a hard choice, but I guess so. I guess I'd kill baby Hitler, but only if, like, you know, is fate a thing? Or, like, well, what if I could change history and, like, you know, like, it makes you ask questions about nature versus nurture. Like, what if, yeah. Do you know that Hitler was brainwashed by the Nazi movement? Ah. Or brainwashed but the Nazi movement? Or did you mean brainwashed by the Nazi movement? Yeah, exactly. So, like, yeah, what if for the right events, Hitler might not have been a bad person? If, like, what if evil wasn't necessarily just his nature? What if it was because he was brainwashed? Then there's a possibility that if you did the right things, if you could time travel, you could actually prevent Hitler from being a bad person. I guess. Maybe. But maybe not. I don't know. It's a really interesting philosophical question, though. So, I guess as far as I can take that one. But, yeah. Anyways. You see the village fall into ruin and the castle sink into the wet lake. You hear the weeping of the spirit boy tear the knight's ears until they all die. The scene fades, and you now sense the peaceful passing of both sides, no longer locked in their cycle of hatred. The spirits you have released leave a boon before they disappear. Hitler had Jewish friends and was an artist, but one day he was brainwashed and went off the deep end. He even had a Jewish father. Huh. Well, I did hear he was an artist. I didn't know about the Jewish friends. I did hear he might have had Jewish... Was it like a Jewish grandmother or a Jewish... But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, like he might have had some Jewish descent. Or it could have been his father, yeah. But yeah, like, I never hear of anything bad. You don't hear anything bad about Hitler during World War I, and you don't hear about anything bad about Hitler before that. But somewhere between World War I and World War II, when he got involved with like the brown shirts and all that stuff, that's when that's when Hitler truly is evil. We can say that much. I don't know. I don't know a ton about Hitler. I don't know everything about Hitler. But so I can't really say much more with certainty, but it is one of those interesting philosophical thought experiments, one might say. And the nature versus nurture debate always interested me. Like, how much of what we do is nature? If you're taught right, yeah, how much is nature and how much is nurture? That is a thing that always interested me. And there's always something we can learn. There's a lot we can learn from history, and we should. Lest we be doomed to repeat history. And I don't really think that anyone is... It's hard to imagine that anyone is 100% pure evil. Though there are some really bad people out there. There's some really nasty people. But bad people don't believe they're evil. And then it's also the question of what is evil and what is good. That's a definition that changes depending on your culture too. Well, now I'm getting on a lot of different tangents, but definitely something that's interesting. That much I can say for sure. I guess an herbalist's hut wouldn't be a bad thing to have or research. But maybe having better hammers or better armor wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, let's get kick-ass armor. Because a whole lot of not dying sounds good to me. Oh, right, I was thinking boats. That's right, I was thinking boats before. Does that armor research help this armor that I'm building right now? I wonder. Probably not. Probably not. Remember, kids, just brainwash that really charismatic guy and watch him start your cults and movements for you. That's... Sentinel Stardust, that might be Scientology in a nutshell. They're really good at that. They're like, because they've got, I mean, then again, I don't know a ton about Scientology either, but from what I understand, they go for celebrities. And then they use those celebrities to get them more members. And they're one of the newer religions, or cults. I don't know, I guess they're technically a religion, but Scientology is another interesting one, I guess. Not this again. I didn't like this situation. We'll use this. And... oh yeah, we'll just go with this again. We'll see what happens. Okay, victory with injuries. We can do it. Okay, cool. Ah, damn it, you got me. And since I owe you now, I suppose you'll want your friend back. Just let me leave, alright? The body of the creature begins to dissolve into a purple blob, and the blob of your own friend was spat out. We get awesome amber robes, and our house demon just became a little bit smarter. Take your friend and kill the blob with fire! Okay, so our child just got +2 destiny. Pretty cool. I like how that event turned out this time. So yeah, I think we got the right number of people back at home. Just enough to prevent us from befalling bad things at home. Because you need a few people back at your house or back at your village just to protect against those random events that happen back there. Only having 2 people back there is just a bit too scary. Alright, what event was... oh no, that was that bad event. What event was that? I almost wondered walking into it. We don't want to walk into that. We do not. Let's gather a little grain. And a bit of fruit. Okay, just to be clear, we're not burning... yeah, we're not burning anything but wood. Good. Just wanted to be clear on that. Our new armor is complete. We have 113 Elven wood. If I want to make an awesome boat, I have to get 200 Elven wood. That is a lot. And if I got one more blood bone, then I could make the secondary material blood bone. That'd be pretty cool. If we got just one more bone. But for now, I guess I'll just make more heavy armor. I like this part of the music. Or I can make Bloodbone armor and save the wood. And make Bloodbone gold armor? 39 defense. Blood heavy armor. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Okay, 39. Man out of gem and be worse. Man out of wood. Wait, 36 or 39. Ooh, that looks like good armor. Let's make that armor. It's really close to getting the next level, though. If I use the blood bone, though, I can't make a blood boat, which I kind of wanted to do that too. Let's make the armor first, and we'll just make the boat entirely out of Dryad wood. Yeah, it'll save us for 11 turns. While plenty of time to collect. Alright, how long would it take us to collect this terrain artifact without our gathering hero? 4 turns. It's not so bad. We can do that. And this little girl can cook some rollata while we're waiting. Okay, we'll hang on for 4 turns. 1. Alright, research. I don't know what to do with that. 2. Ah. Okay, sick cow. With a worm on it. That suckles from the cow. Figure out what kind of demon. It's a Gadzon. Outsmart it. Yeah, as long as you kill it before it merges with a cow. That's right, I killed it after it merged with the cow, which is really bad. There could be a way to get rid of the Gadzon even after infestation, so you could risk it to get extra milk and meat from the cow, but of course, the method does not guarantee success. Kill it now. Yeah, it turns into gems. Ah, and our child gets more wise. This child is becoming very good. Yeah, become a lucky sod. Ah, now we can follow it to its lair over there. We'll worry about that later. 2, 3. Village is assailed from every... Creatures of the darkness assail every home with vicious ferocity. You stand firm and try to fend them off, but you are few. Just as you enter the battle, though, a man clad in armor, proudly holding a shield in his hand, stands with you, shouting, "For the guard! You shall not win, fiends of darkness!" The guard! Look at this guy. He's actually a pretty cool warrior. Of course, this is a level 3 fight. A little scary. What does it say? Victory with serious injuries. That's acceptable. Ooh, the guard took most of the damage, though. Hope you're not dying. You defeat the monsters and the man bows to you. You fought well, friends. Together we defeated yet another creature of the sordid dark. We got an amber mallet, too. Pretty cool. A monster bow. Who are you? Will you join us? Your path is of light or harmony, I sense it, and my order has long sworn allegiance to the same gods. Many of my brothers and sisters have fallen, and I must fight on. Thus, I shall join you. My sword is yours. Well, nice. I accept your pledge. But now I'm dying. Please don't die, new guy. I am new, and I'm dying. And the medic isn't back there. And too bad we don't have the herbalist hut. Oh, I wish I had the herbalist hut to heal him more quickly, but we don't. Let me just try to work up some... Well, we'll have this child try to heal you. Hey, little girl, have you tried surgery before? Now's a good time to learn. You come across a cave, and the entrance looks like it was once inhabited, but it's now overgrown. Go on in. Oh, well, it is... Probably should have investigated first. You spot a bear. It looks at you. Shakes his head and paws as if trying to wave you away, then stops and you hear more roaring. And the bear charges. Fight the bear! Oh, perfect victory. Yeah, because we're so strong. I got my warrior with the hammer. We got some blood bones. Nice. Oh, I could have made the blood boats. Well, hopefully we can get more blood bones. And our healer is more strong now. And we got young bear parts. And the guard died. No, it wasn't the guard. It was the house demon. And the guard. Oh, he's a double kill. Oh man. Maybe I should have done manual battle. I didn't realize how grievous the wounds were. Oh man, that makes me sad. That's how things go, though. We're still doing all right, but I was hoping that was a good situation. It wasn't. It was merely. We're still doing all right, but disappointing. Disappointed. At least we still have our crafter. We still have the main people in our town, but... Ow. Sadness. That demon was really good. On to the next terrain artifacts. We might as well keep gathering these things up. Hey there, fellow travelers. I am Venero, a traveling salesman like no other. I have a rare treat, robes weaved from the most delicate of spider silk. Spider silk? Yes, in times of old, one could harvest spider silk freely and weave the most wonderful of cloths from it. Alas, a long-term effect of the darkness has changed our dear spiders, and now their silk is too rare to harvest reliably. But I found a stash of it, and have crafted it in these lovely robes. Please note that you will not be able to salvage the silk. The weaving technique is such that it can only be used once. Ah, yes. Yeah, enabling saves. I can understand enabling manual saves. Yeah, it's probably something I should have done, but I wanted the extra points, I guess. With such exotic stock. That's right, spider silk isn't in this game. It used to be in the first one, but it's not a material in this game, is it? With such exotic stocks, I can assure you that you'll get at least a strong robe. Perhaps even rarer if you are lucky. I will match the design for you once you pay me. Unorthodox, I know, but take it or leave it. I have many clients. Pay for a chance of up to 3 robes? Sure, how much do you want? 6,000? 6,000? That's a lot. I'm not sure if I have 6,000. How much do I have even? Can I go with one of the cheaper options? 6,000? How much I have like drop like a bucket of meat on you. Yeah, at least this is worth a lot. Oh, the cooked food's worth a lot. Nope, I'm not gonna be able to do this, am I? If I give you, well, maybe. I might be able to afford it. But I'm gonna give him like almost everything. You know, these eggs are worth a lot, and the fish is worth a lot. Do I really want to do this? Wait. The weeds. No, we're still... If I have to give up the blood bones. No, even so. Yeah, my math's not right. I can't even afford it. I can't. Okay. One robe then. One robe. 3,500? That still is pretty steep, dude. But then again, it might be awesome. I'm gonna buy it anyways. Alright. I can afford that, I guess. Here, take the cooked food, because you're willing to pay so damn much for the cooked food. You can have my fur leather, and you can have my enchanted leather. You can have my normal leather, and you can have the bones. You can have the meats. Or no, the fish. You like the fish. You like some fish and some eggs. And then a lot of the meat. Sure. These spider silk robes better be good. Ooh, it is! 20 armor and it's light! Golem robes. A simple cloth reinforced by bits of hard leather. Provides only basic protection. Alright. That's a good robe. I will admit, that is a good robe. That is a robe. That is a robe with the defense level of some crappy elven, some garbage quality elven heavy armor. Alright, so who gets it? The witch. Yeah. And then this child can wear it. No, you can't. Okay. Who needs better armor? Well, this is only 8. Anyone have something worse than 8? Not really, but maybe the child will get it eventually. Cool. Better robes for the witch. I guess that was worth it. That was expensive, though. Oh, I forgot to camp out. That's right. I wanted to gather this terrain artifact. It's going to take 4 turns. I guess we can sit around cooking. Oh, but I'm nearly out of food. Well, I'll be able to cook for a bit. But are we really gonna sit here for 4 turns? Maybe, oh, I know, I can get up. Get up. Step over here. Then camp again. We can grab some fish while we're waiting. That sounds like a better idea. We won't be able to get the metal, but we could use some fish. Cook a little rollata. This child can get smarter. You find a young girl crying out for help. She notices you and looks up with hope. What's wrong? I am Suri, and I am looking for the bad man who killed my family. Mama was carrying babies, and my sisters too. But we're all killed and sliced and burned after, so I don't even have bodies to mourn. The men went that way, but I am too small to kill them myself. Wow! Small child contemplating murder and revenge. Will you help me, please? Sure? I'm on board for child revenge? Good, I will show you where they are, and I will follow you to see the revenge done. You're gonna become one of those, like, little assassin girls, like that girl in Game of Thrones, aren't you? Well, these guys aren't gonna move, so I can keep gathering, and then I'll go kill the bad men. But maybe we can get another child. That'd be good to replace the house demon I lost recently. One. Ooh! Strength or chance. No child is strong and will become a good warrior. You have got great perception, though. Look at your perception, though. Actually, become a hunter. Your child is perceptive. They can become a hunter. I mean, that's a type of warrior. His character is attractive. Rejoice! And there was much rejoicing. Gathering grants experience each turn. Oh, cool. Alright, it's summer. But that child had such high perception. Yeah, a natural hunter. So I went with that. But it's a form of it's like a warrior. It's still war. And we could use back row characters. We got this nice monster bone bow. So that's good. Oh, I forgot. This steel heavy armor is well, we can't wear it. The steel heavy armor is awesome. I gotta have my most strong person. Ooh, and the shadow shields? That's pretty cool, too. Well, you can have that. I forgot I had that shadow shield. That's really nice. What stat is my gatherer good at? She's got great intelligence. Do we have a weapon that uses intelligence? Not really. You got high perception. But we don't have any one-handed perception weapons. I guess I'll stick with what you got, that's fine. Alright, 3 more turns of this. 1, 2. Oh yeah, we do have the hunter assigned, right? We didn't. You're working on something back at home, right? What was it? You're like cooking? Oh, you're researching. Okay, you're researching. Doing a bit of research. Research a creature instead. That's much better. Or do the terrain research. Takes a while, but just do that. I wonder if I should do anything with this advancement point yet. Well, we could research new materials. I can get the monster bone to work on getting the dragon bone, but I haven't seen dragons around. There's quartz nearby. I could add that so I could gather quartz while I'm working. I guess I'll just do that. Sure. Then the little girl can work on quartz. It's gonna take her 22 turns. Go, little girl. Go quarry. Go quarry things, little girl. I'm working on the stone. It's gonna take me forever. You keep just use your nails. You'll get it eventually. Little girl. Okay, well that was a weird decision on my part. Okay, well, spend my research point. I'm not sure if that's what I should have spent it on. The group that Suri leads you to is none other than the spider silk traders you dealt with before. Venera walks over. Back again? I'm afraid we do not have more robes yet. How about that family you killed? Family? A family? What? Oh. Oh no. He takes out an artifact and speaks in an incantation to reveal one's true form, then shouts, "Show yourself, filthy fiend!" You see the girl who was following you, but her body now twists and turns as she sheds slabs of flesh and reveals a spider form. She keeps back, but hisses at him. Well, what's going on? We did kill a nest of spiders. Those nasty beasts are a blood-sucking menace, to be sure. Killed many of our men before. Surely you also clear such nests. Yeah, I have. I could lie. I do no such thing. I want a spider friend. I think I want a spider friend. I do no such thing. I care not if you kill unthinking beasts. Suri speaks, her voice more distorted but still eloquent. I care not if you kill unthinking beasts. We kill and eat also, but mine was no mere nest. We were awakened. We pleaded for the lives of our children, and you laughed as you took the silk and slaughtered us, and condemned the young to a slow death. Attack the men, attack the spider. Say you will not get involved. Try to establish a dialogue between the two. Perhaps a compromise can be reached. No, attack the men. I want more ropes. Okay, so we got a medic, a warrior. Auto-resolve. Yeah, we just hammer time. We just hammer them. You kill the traitors, although some of them escaped during the chaos, and Suri bows before you. I don't know how a spider bows. I guess it just kind of gets its abdomen low. Thank you. I was not sure you would stand. I'm not sure you would still stand with me after you knew I was not of your own kind. Here is my gift to you. Treat them well. Them? So we got veggies and a spear, that's some cool stuff. A spider crawls to you as a pet. Ask if the family those men killed was actually a nest of spiders. Yes, they butchered our queen and her daughters, for she was able to weave spider silk but refused to give it to them. The silk, you see, is used to coddle our young, and without it they do not survive. But the men did not care. They killed the queen and took all the silk, so the young soon died too. I must go now. Farewell. Sorry for the loss, and I wish you good fortune in your future endeavors. Ah, the Slavians do not like us, but the Stingers, they're real happy with what we just did. And, well, the Slavians, they'll understand eventually. So, yeah. A kick-ass, a really good spitting spider. Your own creepy, crawly friend that summons a spitting spider. Alright. So, there you go, little girl. Have a spider. Nothing like a little girl with a spider. So, who we should give it to? Actually, maybe we should give the little girl the goat and give the warrior the spider. No, because then the warrior's turn will be used up. Yeah, no, the little girl with the spider actually makes a lot of sense. Now, are you sure we can trust this spider with a little girl? Sure. Well, you know, what's the worst that could happen? You know, they like to play together. You know, occasionally the spider will play around and wrap up the little girl in silk, so that she can't escape. But you know, it's all fun and games. You know, gives her little love bites with its fangs, like pets do. A sudden scream has you running to the barn, where you find a large, black, shaggy cat with shiny eyes. It barks when it sees you. Examine the creature carefully. It's an Amwinik, an odd house demon that cares for the homestead, but is extremely critical of the farmer. While it can protect you from fires and keeps your crops healthy and safe in storage, it also can do the opposite if not shown respect. Gift it with grain if you can, or find another way to show it your appreciation. You do not have enough grain. Give it other food. Ask it to politely leave. I'll give you other food. I don't have grain. The demon sniffs at your offering and decides to accept it, leaving you with a blessing. Yay! Good kitty. Caught off guard by a hurricane, you find a cave to take shelter in. Alright, hanging out in a cave. You take cover in the cave, but you realize you're not alone. Hungry wolf staring at you, and more wolves are sleeping inside. But we hammer them! You kill the wolves, and you're free to take shelter in the cave and discover a stone within. Pretty nifty. Alright. Ah, and the blood-bone armor is complete. You come across the ruins of a town. Alright, search the ruins. Resist the evil. We've gone through this event before. And leave. Was that the best series of events, though? I forget, there was other ways to go about it. Alright, how much wood we got? Not quite 200 of the good wood. I guess let's make a trading post. I think I got the materials for that, right? Yeah, I can make that out of bones. And, metal. Or I could do stone. Doesn't seem to change it much. Okay, it doesn't matter what I make this out of. Make it out of bone and leather, then. Bone and leather is good enough for a merchant. That's good enough for these merchant types. All I care about is money. It's good enough for him. Doesn't deserve good resources. Ghost axe or words. A ghost axe just sounds so silly. Ghost axe. It's like an axe of the mind. It's like a mind axe. I just gotta use my mind axe. Rather than I want to use a real axe, but instead I'll use my mind axe. Or let's try, it's better to focus. Focus on some iron. No, we can't get that, okay. Then focus up some leather, bone, wood. Alright. Yeah, we got plenty of food and whatnot here. Just keep gathering that wood. Your trading post has attracted your first visitors. Come on in. Interesting. Alright, so we have a very expensive topaz gathering tool. Or a fur gathering tool. Anything else that really interests me? Nothing really interests me that much here. Although... Wait, what kind of gathering tools do we have right now? Actually, yeah, the topaz gathering tool could be worthy. Or the elven one. Increased sanity regeneration. And also increases research? Is that like passive or active research increasing? Like when we're actually researching. I'm still not 100% sure about that. An iron relic. So that or I trade for resources. But we got plenty of elven. Well, I mean, it can be nice to have some extra elven wood, but it's 60 for each, so. Nah, there'd be no reason to trade for that. The 124% could be useful for... I'm stuck with indecision. Okay, well, we got a bunch of nonsense. There was a way to recycle these things, though, right? I think I should just recycle things. No, I don't feel like trading with you. How did I recycle stuff? I forgot how to recycle goods. Oh, here it is. Recycle mode. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, we got amber and sandstone. Let's recycle the garbage. Because I got a lot of nonsense that I'm just not using. This, that. This garbage one. Not the good armors. I'll keep that armor. Keep the blood jewelry. These sandstones. I could recycle the dogs. And I could get, like, some... Well, maybe this crappy dog. And recycle one crow. When you recycle an animal, aren't you just butchering it? We recycled the animal. you've got a crafting tool. Yeah, this is... This... Oh, this is a crafting tool, not a gathering tool, right. I was comparing it in the wrong way. Yeah, actually, we need better gathering tools. I should have made more. I should have either bought those gathering tools or just make better gathering tools. That's what I should do. Okay. Oh, I've got enough wood. I've got enough wood for the big boat. So 200 wood. And then, oh, but I can't make it out of blood bone. That's right. I could almost make it out of gems. I have to get 60 more wood, or I have to bring the blood bone home. I got 20 blood bone. How much does my other group have? I forgot I went and made blood bone armor. I calculated that in. You've got 16 blood bones. So you just get. Okay, we're gonna have to delay it further because we need another frickin' like 60 wood. Another 60 wood, then we can make a big old elven boat. We're gonna make an elven luxury boat. So to assist with that, let's make the gathering tools so that this can happen more quickly. Okay, gathering tools, yes. And, well, since I can't make it out of the elven wood, or I could, but that kind of set me back. Let's see, okay, scaled leather. And then the second part can be enchanted leather. Leather. Yeah, that works. And then should I go with the 137%? Probably. What's your gathering? Your gathering's a whopping 23. So that'd be like an extra 6 points. And the other option was... Remind me what the other option was. Yeah. So that's... The percentage is better at this point. Okay. Alright. I can do math. Not very well. I do math great. I'm math. Some serious math skills right there. Look at the human calculator over there. Can't do anything about that Lightbringer spawn, right? Because that's still at a level 7 encounter. But I want to do something about that. Okay, push your way through. +1 strength for our warrior. Yay. That's something I love to see. Level up for a witch, and she gets +2 mysticism. Also something I like to see. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to return home for that boat. But we might as well drop by this lovely food area. Get some herbs and some fish. There we go. Crafting or more trash attack. Because our warrior does more gathering anyways. Oh no, there's no materials there. Oh well, that's fine. Next! How's that crafting doing? 2 more turns, okay. And then by then we'll probably have enough wood, right? Speaking of wood, there's a crap load of it here. There's no way we can get enough iron in 1 turn, so... Wood. Big old pile of wood. Okay, so... I want the crafting to be able to carry over, so... Let's go ahead and get this order underway. And then we'll get enough materials within the next... We got 2 turns for each. That should work out, I guess. Probably, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Well, we definitely have enough wood for fires all day long. Alright, so you get your new gathering tool, and then you can upgrade to this gathering tool, because that's... Wait, this gathering tool is better than that one? Oh, it's percentage based, so... But... Yours is pretty low to begin with. Wait, 16... 16.4... 16.3, I guess. This one's 0.1 better. It's gonna make a difference. Alright, we gotta wait. Yeah, just one more turn. So you help out with the research for a turn. Oh, I might have forgot to move my main group. Might have forgot. But now we can build the... No, not quite. One more turn? One more turn. Then we can build the boat. Our great Elven dreadnought. Ooh. Okay. She can become a healer because she's smart. She can become a gatherer or a craftsman, because those are always available. Or I could do chance and allow fate to guide her path completely. Fates! To what? The child was actually a changeling, or rather it was cursed and living under a false form. Upon the path of fates, their true visage returned. They are ever loyal to your cause and kin. Turns out... Wow! That's some stats! Turns out she's a genius crafting goblin. Rejoice! That was actually really good. 11 crafting? That seems really good. That seems like that turned out really good. Maybe I'm overblowing things, but that seems pretty good. Goblin. This character's a goblin. Priest rituals, research. Yeah, I think that was lucky. New goblin friends. Fun. I might have to do fates more often. Yeah, she's like the best crafter ever. Wasn't exactly looking for a crafter, but, you know, doesn't hurt to have a fantastic crafter. See what's going on in the old village. That was pretty cool.
Well met, friends.
Anything we can help you with? Nope, I guess I still have a mission from you that I'm not aware of. Alright, is it time to build the mighty boats? Yes, it is. Alright, no, you keep researching. Just you. And then the goblin can help with the ship, because the ship's gonna take a while. That ship's gonna take a while, but with that goblin helping, not gonna take quite as long. Attack the old lady, attack the thief. Kill her because she endangered your village and stole from you. We don't take kindly to evil witches around these parts. Oh right, that veggie is already being utilized. You wake at night to witness a snake-like movement in the mist. An alabaster, elongated shape, slithers towards you, slowly twisting, turning, as almost as if it figures you were hiding. It figures you were hiding underneath its white blanket. Okay. Consider carefully. This is Vanukois, often referred to by the people as a chain of anguish. It is said that they were that they are the souls of those who perished to an awful illness. But as a wise one, you know that the spirits are actually the Naya larvae, insect-like creatures who feed on the corpses of the disease. By all accounts, you can extract a potion from these larvae to increase your medical knowledge, but be sure to use your left hand for the extraction. Why the left hand? Proceed with the extraction. Using your left hand, you carefully separate the right larvae and extract their insides to make a potion. We all got a mental blessing. Drink up. Plus 2.4 intelligence for our healer. Pretty freaking cool. And it is winning. It is windy, making us lose sanity and Faithy's turn. That is just fine. Let's get back to town. I guess we'll just bring everyone back into town for now. So we can make that ship. Alright, it's still gonna take 16 turns for that ship. Do we have better crafting tools for our goblin girl? We sure do. And she can use it now. Good lord, she is... Well, no, she's pretty strong. I was gonna say, good lord, she is strong, but no. She's just fairly strong, though. She has a decent carrying weight. I thought it was huge, but I misread the number. So... The steel crafting tool is pretty good for you, but did we have a better crafting tool? Hammer crafting is not percentage-based, so it wouldn't be quite as good. These are gathering tools. Okay, we're also having the witch craft for us, so you guys take this crafting tool. And then we should distribute some better gathering tools to anyone who wants it, like... Oh, you can't, because it's too heavy. Oh, also we have this really, really heavy armor. But Chuck can wear it. So Chuck is wearing the heaviest... Oh, but then this armor... This armor is more powerful, but it's not as heavy. I guess Bogdara can have that. Well, Bogdara can have the really heavy... No, they... Only Dryad can handle this really heavy armor. Actually, you have that. I want Chuck to be wearing the best armor, because Chuck's our hero. And the hero deserves the really good stuff. And then we'll just kind of work our way down the line as far as who gets the best armor. That's an 11 armor. This is 20, so that's better. You don't have any armor, so you definitely deserve something. You can wear this. Then... Can you wear something better than these leather robes? These amber robes are probably better than the leather? Yep, okay. And then our goblin definitely deserves something awesome. But that crafting tool she just got is heavy, so that's the best you can do. Sandstone greatsword? Too heavy. What kind of stats do you have? Well, you've got crazy intelligence, that's right. So you deserve some sort of... do we have, like, an artifact they could use? That would be more appropriate for you. Because artifacts use... It was intelligence, right? Or wisdom? It was wisdom, it was the owl. Well, you have better perception, so here, you just take this spear. This spear. You get the spear, she gets the artifacts. That seems better. So you're more perception anyways. Oh, the sandstone relic is two-handed. I'm not used to that, actually. Yeah, 13 intelligence and 13 wisdom. That's pretty good. We got 2 research points to spend now. We can get obsidian? Oh, I thought we had to research all 3 of these to get to the next tier, but apparently I had a misconception there. So I can research dragon bone right now if I want. Oh, Oh, okay. Yeah, I did something silly before. Or I can start researching new meals. What should I research with these? I could do the herbalist hut and the witch hut. Or again, just better armor. Yeah, the best armor, better clubs. That's all I really want out of the world, is just better armor and better clubs. And while I could research better materials, I don't really see any better materials nearby. So, well, except for like the dark wood and this Dryad wood and whatnot. Yeah, I should research those too so I can start collecting them. But other than that... Alright, and it is 9:14, so it's time for me to save the game for here. But we're doing good! This seems to be doing pretty well. We're making our ship, which it is dangerous to go on the high seas, but our warriors are getting geared up and ready to fight. We've already been smashing things that are like level 4. So I bet if we get some slightly better gear, we might start being able to handle level 5 encounters. And that means we could take out those mermaids if we get into a sea encounter. So we might be ready to sail to new lands and start taking care of some higher end encounters. But yeah, you know, we had 2 people get killed. But yeah, overall, I feel like we're on the way up in the world, so... Yeah, thank you very much for watching this episode of Thea 2, The Shattering. Coming up in an hour, it is, or just 45 minutes, really, it is more Void Bastards. And shoutouts to Sentinel, Stardust, and Gronk87 on YouTube, as well as Benny Grow Pro on Twitch. Thank you guys very much for watching this episode, and I will see you guys next time. If you want more Thea 2 The Shattering, I'll definitely be playing more the same time next week. But I'm gonna try to do a bit more earlier. I might do a random stream of this, because this game isn't really the fastest game, so I want to try to fit more of it into it. But I might do a random stream of this at late night. There might be a late night stream of this sometime, as I try to wedge it back into my schedule a bit more, because I'm trying to find spots in my schedule that I can do things, because otherwise doing things just 2 hours at a time, it might take a few episodes to get through this game, and I wanna get into the meat of the game. And I've been finding myself wanting to play the game before my schedule. It's like, I want to stream this game right now, but I want to wait until I want everyone who wants to see the game to see it. So, yeah, I'll make sure to try to announce the streams when I do it, but I'll definitely do this the same time next week, so you guys, those of you who want to see it, can see it when at a scheduled time. But I'm also going to try to do a random stream too, if I can manage it. So look forward to that, and thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys once again in just 45 minutes. Spiders and goblins! Oh my. And to the guard friends. and a salute to our fallen guardsmen. You were brave. Fallen guardsmen and house demons, you were brave. You will be missed. And we salute you. Alright. See you next time.